Hello everyone, I am the Game Hero, and welcome to a game that I think gets a pretty bad rap. In fact, almost unfairly so. The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword. This is one of my favorite Zelda games, mostly because I played it as a kid, but also because I really like it. But a lot of people don't. With the motion controls used with the recent introduction of the Wii Motion Plus when this came out, as well as a story that people weren't that big of a fan of, this game got kind of a bad rap, with some people saying it was the worst 3D Zelda game, some people saying it was the worst Zelda game overall. Now, do I think it's the worst Zelda game? No, have you seen what they came out with on the CDI? That stuff is terrible. Do I think it's the worst 3D Zelda game? Well, I think that's just something we kind of have to play and see. I think there's a lot to like about this game, and a lot that people don't give it credit for. But there's also a lot to be annoyed by this game, and a lot of reasons for people to, well, reasonably dislike it. But that doesn't make it a bad game in the way people say. I'm hoping I can change some minds with this, and maybe even some people will see this in the light I see it when this is done. Or, maybe you'll still hate it, call me stupid, and, well, we'll just leave it at that. Anyways, I jumped the gun there. Let's begin.
This is a tale that you humans have passed down through uncounted generations. It tells of a war of unmatched scale and ferocity, the likes of which would never be seen again. One dark, fateful day, the earth cracked wide and malevolent forces rushed forth from the fissure. They mounted a brutal assault upon the surface people, driving the land into deep despair. They burnt forests to ash, choked the land's sweet springs, and murdered without hesitation. They did all this in the lust to take the ultimate power protected by her grace, the goddess. The power she guarded was without equal. Handed down by gods of old, this power gave its holder the means to make any desire a reality. Such was the might of the ultimate power that the Old Ones placed it in the care of the goddess. To prevent this great power from falling into the hands of the evil swarming the lands, the goddess gathered the surviving humans on an outcropping of earth. She sent it skyward, beyond the reach of the demonic hordes, beyond even the clouds. With the humans safe, the goddess joined forces with the land dwellers and fought the evil forces, sealing them away. At last, peace was restored to the surface. This is a tale that you humans have told for many ages, generation to generation. But there are other legends, long hidden away from memory, that are intertwined with this tale. Now, a new legend bound to this great story stands ready to be revealed. A legend that will be forged by your own hand.
Rise, Link. The time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. The time has come for you to awaken. Link. Blech. How did he open the window? Hey, sleepyhead. I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Apparently Amaya agrees. Rise and shine, Link. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts. Remember? You better not keep me waiting. Zelda. And here we are at the Knight Academy, and right away, open this. 5 whole rupees! Who keeps money in their closet?
Can we examine what else was in that closet?
Actually, yeah, let's actually look. Let's see. He has a plushie of his bird, books that he doesn't know how to read, flags for the academy so he can show the school spirit even though there's no other schools, a mailbag, a wooden sword, and I can't tell what else because his stupid butt is in the way.
Well, there was also a green bird plushie in the bottom. And then up top there was also a, shoot. I don't remember what it is. You shut the door and it immediately left my brain.
Anyways, let's actually go and explore the Knight Academy and see what there is to find, starting with a friend over here. What do you have to say?
Yeah?
Morning, Link. So today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? All I'm saying is everyone else is out practicing at the plaza, but you seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing. I have no emotions. Of course, that crimson offering of yours is something special. I feel pretty confident riding him too. My bird won the last ceremony, but even I don't think he could beat that red terror of yours. Of course, a bird's true speed in a race always comes down to the skill of the rider. I have something of a bird research around here, so, you know, if you ever find yourself in need of some bird expertise, come see old Pippet. No. Anyway, controls. For starters, A to dash, joystick to move, and that's about all we can do right now. Except for one thing, which, God, I'm changing right now. So, if we switch our pages and go down here, I did not mean to calibrate. Is it not letting me change the stupid setting right now? I can't change the setting right now. That's so dumb. Never mind, I'm just stupid. Let's go explore. Let's actually leave the academy. Let's see what there is to do. What awaits us in the wide world of the world that we live in? Which is a really beautiful sight to see. This game looks amazing. Welcome to Skyloft. Well, time for us to run off and begin our adventure. Oh, there's nothing here. Hey, Link, up here. That was definitely the voice he had. Good morning to you, Link. Today's finally the day of a long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered there's something I'd like to ask you. Lift this way while pressing and holding Z, then press A to have a quick chat with me. Excellent. Always remember, you can press Z to target something. Once you have targeted someone with Z, you can easily talk to him or her by pressing A. Even when there isn't anything to target, pressing Z is a convenient way to face your view forward. Oh, but it's a little silly to carry on the conversation in this instance. Why don't you come join me up here? What if I don't want to? What if I like yelling at people? You should be able to climb up if you dash up the top of that wooden box. Don't you think I'm having a stroke? Move while you hold A to dash. You should be able to make that jump fairly easy. Try climbing up here. Yes, the dash, the best and worst feature of this game. I think everyone will agree with me there. So what do you think? Using A to dash is useful, isn't it? However, don't dash around so much that you tire yourself out, or your stamina gauge will empty, and you'll be completely out of breath. It's best to take a little break when your stamina gauge gets close to empty. Got that? On to the next point. You can jump a short distance like this just by moving forward. I like to call it the auto jump. Ah, yes. Auto jump. It has a nice ring to it. Yeah, you remember all those times in your life when you just run towards a cliff and suddenly jump? Like, you didn't do anything. It's just, they jump. So, what are you up to? Rushing to get some last-minute bird riding practice in this morning, Link? Oh? You have someone to meet? Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Perhaps perfect timing, then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gapora, has a pet named Mia, and, well, she scampered off again. Look, over there. Do you see her? The headmaster is so busy working with Zelda preparing for the ceremony. I thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony is about to start, and I just put a fresh set of clothes on, and, well, you see, go do my work for me. Well, sure. Fantastic, so you'll do it. I know you're in a hurry, so I really appreciate you're taking the time to help. Link's one of those guys that just can't say no. You should be able to climb up somewhere over there. You hang off the ledge there, so you can climb onto the roof from the other side. Tell sorry, but I know you're quite the climber. I really do appreciate it. What if Link wasn't a climber and, he's just a jerk? Anyway, not only can we climb if we run up the wall and grab onto the ledge, we can also leap by swinging the Wii remote. That's a helpful thing. As you can see, every time we dash, our stamina gauge is decreasing, and that's definitely a thing. I'll go more into the stamina gauge later, but right now it's not that important. Yes? I don't care how good jumper you think you are. You'll never reach a roof that high just by pressing A to dash. That's what you think. There should be a wooden box up there. Grab and move one with A and use it as a platform of sorts. You can climb onto a platform by pressing A to dash or by pressing the joystick for a few moments. Why did I forget what a joystick was called? I forgot how fast moving stuff drains your stamina. There we go, and there we are. Hi, little kitty. I love that Link just looks her dead in the eyes like, look at me. Look at me. Yo, who's a cute baby? Who's a precious baby?
She looks like a lemur mixed with a cat.
I think that's what it's meant to be. They have like some weird name. It's in my notes. I actually have notes this time. Give me a sec. I actually have notes for this. They are called Remlets.
I was about to say it as you said it.
Sorry for troubling with this. I know you're busy, Link. I suppose I should feed Mia now. She eats the blood of her enemies. Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the Statue of the Goddess. How convenient! I'm heading there as we speak. I believe Zelda's there with him, so you should hurry along. And if I don't wanna... What if I just go through this door? Oh. What do you have to say? Morning, Link. How's life? Did you manage to get... Ugh, hiccups. Did you manage to get even the wink of sleep last night? For you've been tossing and turning all night thinking about the big ceremony today. Yes, that was what I was thinking about. What am I doing? Oh, just fixing this gate here. Link is staring directly at his neck. It's very long. He actually is looking more at his chin. Why is your chin so pointed? It's been squeaky lately, and we can't have that on the day of ceremony. You haven't already forgot to send your prayers to the gods this morning, have you? Just face the bird statue over there and say a short prayer to save your progress. As you know, the bird statues are all over Skyloft. It's about time you get in the habit of stopping at a statue every time you run by one. The prayer in time saves 9, if you know what I'm saying. I'll do that later. That's not that important right now. What is important is an item. You got a stamina fruit. The peculiar fruit replenishes your stamina gauge. Why can't I talk today? That's literally all I do is talk. These little fruit are scattered throughout the game, and basically whenever your stamina gauge is around, well, just pick one up. It is handy. Hey, good morning, Link. I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. It sounds gorgeous too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp. And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself, and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess day. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Link. So, how do I look? Great. I think so too, but it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Link. Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Ah, Link, you're here too. Outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. If you win today's ceremony race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, so give it your best out there. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Wow, thanks. Recently, Link hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily going around, probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point. Today's wing ceremony tests the skills of the rider as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And, as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Link and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds, that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. But that first meeting between Link and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson Loftwing. It is a breed so rare we were sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Link and that Loftwing of his first met? What a sight. The little boy just hopped on that bird and gracefully flew away, without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. Judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. Ah, but who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Link and his bird. Anyone who is part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. This ceremony is part of the final test for those trained to become Knights of Skyloft. If Link doesn't fly fast enough during the race... What if Link messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Wow, thanks. Calm down, my dear. It will be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Link. Listen, Link, you'd better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later. I don't think I will. Here we are. Go on now. Jump off the edge and call your Loftwing. No, it's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. Oh yeah? You can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go! This is technically considered murder! Okay, Link, go ahead. Just press down to call your Loftwing. His bird sure has taken a long time to get here. Something's wrong. If only someone had told you that beforehand. Oh, wait. Hang in there, Link. I've got you. That seems like a very painful way to be carried. Are you two alright? Oh, that was Gaypora talking. My bad. I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Link. What could have possibly happened to your Loftwing? For a bird to ignore the call of its master? It's unheard of. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Link? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Link, when you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing, well, I should... Oh, that was Zelda. Link, when you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. Sometimes I sound like my father, too. I need to tend to my own Loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird is gone. How did it get to be so late? It's almost like as if nearly dying makes the time fly by. If I recall correctly, this is your instructor Horwell is presiding over this ceremony. Link, you should go explain the situation and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so that you can find your bird. Okay. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Link asks Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come talk to you about it. Ah, quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Link, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters. Why can't you just go find him yourself? I have to do everything around here.
Do you think you can fix the AI yet? Or the...
No, I think we have to. It's gonna be a bit. The HUD, by the way.
UI? Is that what it's called?
HUD, heads up display.
Yeah, but I thought there was something that was like a UI or something. It was like...
User interface.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Link? You're looking a little pale. I already forgot the voice I gave this guy. Oh, right. What? Your loft wing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start looking for him now? How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? Looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on whether or not you can find that bird on time. Ha! Excuse me. I see. So the headmaster has summoned me? Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I said you helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding the loft wing. Thank you, sir. You should probably hurry to his office. Like, go right now. He asked you to go meet him. Maybe you should go there. Well, okay then. Let's begin our search by actually exploring Skyloft. Why? Traitor. Saboteur. Anyway, let's go explore Skyloft, see what there is to offer. Hold up, Link. Hey, Link! Could you help me with something? All I have to do is use H to dash and roll into the tree, just like I've been doing. Dash, then stick the nunchuck when you're in front of the tree to BAM! Do roll right into it. So come on, please. I'm kind of in a rush here, kid, but okay. Whoa! You did it! A sky stag beetle! Wait up! Yes, that bug was definitely worth my concussion. You want me to say? Ah, my sky stag beetle. So close. Oh well. To catch it, I would need a bug net anyway. Wish I had thrown out the one I bought at Beetle's airship. Why would you throw it out? You really wanted that beetle, so you threw away the friggin'... You know, I'm just not going to reason was stupid. Let's go see if we can find some answers to where our bird is. Yeah, now, Groose, that sure was a pain with all that scratching and pecking. Of course it was. You thought a big crimson loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight? But we got him. And I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be, he's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Whoa, Link, so, yeah. Just how long you been standing there? What's your problem, anyway? Oh, wait. I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. Hey, my eyes aren't doopy. Wait. They're pleading. Oh, Groose, can you please find your heart to let me win today? Please. You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Goose doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice? Work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think his tiny brain got confused by all the crowds and got lost? Man, nice hair! You lay off my dude right now or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I got the sickest pompadour in town. Hey, I was just giving you an honest compliment and you just took it the wrong way. You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. I mean, technically, all our heads are in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you were dragging our Honor Academy through the mud. I mean, what are we gonna do against our rival school that doesn't exist? And just who might you be talking about, Groose? Oh, Zelda. Hey, no, it's why does everyone point like that? Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy, like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? Suppose you... Forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're all out of here, boys. Later, Link. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback to a knighthood, so find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. There's something about the way they jump off. I hate to say it, I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. No! Groose, he's such a stand-up guy. Link, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he talked to Instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time. Well, seeing as someone from the Knight Academy did it, maybe we can actually find some clues over at the Knight Academy. As soon as my stamina recharges. Yeah, the stamina gauge isn't great, but I'll go more into it later. I just kind of want to get through the opening now. Maybe if we're lucky, someone will have overheard something at the Knight Academy and we can actually begin, like, finding our bird. Let us see. Hello. Huh? Why do you want to know where Groose hangs out? Is he up to no good again? I have no clue where he hangs out. Bivify does, though. You should talk to him. I think he was looking for you just now. He should be in front of the sparring hall. Oh, okay. I know that this is like something people actually have trouble with, is finding the sparring hall sometimes. But it's really not that hard, it's just around the back of the academy. I know like some people actually struggle with that, which I find very funny. Hey Pipit! Link, perfect time. What voice did I give you? I'm just gonna go off what your voice sounds like. Link, perfect timing. I heard your Loftwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm so sorry, Link. I really want to tell you, but if Groose found out I told you... Can we get a counter for every time I screw up someone's voice that, like, when it's like I change what their voice is? No. It sounds like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him the truth. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning the dining hall, Groose and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Link, but just as I tried to sneak away, Groose and his gang grabbed me. They said that if I told you, they'd make sure that I would never be able to ride a bird again. It sounds like Groose and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near the waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. That's right. There. I think that means the waterfall marked here with the X. I see. You know how I read a map, right? No! Press plus at any time to see a map of the area. If you get lost, just press plus. Forgive me, Link. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. One more thing, Link. If you're going out to the waterfall, remember that there are some dangerous things there. Creepy, crawly things. You'll need to carry a sword. I think I saw the Knight Command go on the sparring hall a while ago. You should ask if you can borrow one. Well, alright then. I think that's a good plan. Hello, Mr. Knight Leader Man. Hey, it's Link. Do you still want to get in some sword practice, even though today is the wing ceremony? I'm impressed. The sword's in the back room. Go on back there and get it. I'll be here for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. Okay. Let us go get our sword. You got the thing! You got a practice sword! Students at the Night Academy practice with these. It looks like it has a fairly sharp blade. Press 1 anytime to look at the items you're carrying. Yes, let's look at our gear. This whole one sword that we have. Fascinating. Anyway, the sword. This is the source of controversy in this game. A sword in Zelda. Okay, there's more to it than that, but let's actually talk to him and see. And you'll see why. Oh yeah? You want to learn how to use a sword? Okay, just swing the remote to swing your sword. Swing the remote vertically to do a vertical slash. Swing it sideways, do a side slash. Thrust the remote forward, do a thrust. And then there's the spin attack, a more advanced technique. For that, you need to swing the remote and nunchuck together in a sideways motion. If you remember these moves, you can handle yourself in any fight. Just remember the fundamentals. Always press your target enemy as soon as you see it. Try getting some good practice on those logs. If the sword doesn't respond quite the way you want to, try big vertical overhead practice swings in front of you. Then get back to action. Once you slice those logs, I'll set up so you can try out your big move. So the source of controversy in this game. How you sword fight. You have to... Due to the Wii Motion Plus being recently introduced, Nintendo decided to make a whole game dedicated to using the Wii Motion Plus. And as such, this whole game's swordplay revolves around motion controls. Depending on how you hold the remote, how you swing the remote, how you thrust the remote, I don't know what I did there, but I definitely did it, how you thrust the remote, you'll do different moves. It's all about how you use the remote. And I don't hate this. Sometimes it's a little unresponsive, and I mean, that's to be fair, motion controls are never perfect. But it works better than I think most people give it credit for. Okay. Great. Now I'm going to surround you with logs, and you need to cut them all without moving from that spot. All you have to do is swing the remote and nunchuck horizontally at the same time. Give it a shot. Wow! Good one. That sure looked like it felt good. So, why don't you try a fatal blow to close out a session? Alright, when the enemy is down, target with Z and swing the remote and nunchuck at the same time and land a fatal blow. Do a side slash on long, and when it's down, try finishing off with this technique. Huh. And die! I am Link, enemy of logs. That's the way. A fatal blow is also an effective move to use right after you use your shield or well-placed spin attack to knock an enemy on its back. Oh, monsters don't stay down for long, so you have to swing the remote and nunchuck quickly before they get back on their feet. I definitely see why people don't like this, but I think it works fine. And it's a cool idea, even if it's not perfect. I think it just gets a bit more hate than it deserves. But now we have a sword, so let's go venture to that cavern. Hey, Link! You can't take a sword outside the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sneaking out with that? Nothing. What? Your Loftwing is missing? You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I can make Inception just this once. No, the Skyward is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. So I don't want to see you swinging around like crazy out there. And I don't want to get in a ton of trouble over this. So here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs first. And once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? Well, I think I got enough practice. I'm actually pretty decent at this game. At least in my honest opinion. But, you know, I'm gonna suck later on. And then you guys are going to quote this scene. So just like... screen cap this scene now, and every time I just do something utterly terrible, you can play it back. Hey, friend,
Mike stepped on over here and say hello. How do you do? I'm what you call a Sheikah Stone. Glad to meet you. I'm stone a few words, so I'll get right to it. You're going to find yourself in puzzling circumstances as you make your way through this world. If you should find yourself stuck and have no idea how to move forward, come see me. Sorry there. I've got nothing for you right now, but down the road, when you're feeling stuck, the things I'll show you may just get you back on the right track. Good luck out there, friends. Alright. Well, we must follow our instructor's instructions to make sure we don't swing this thing wildly. Just following his instructions. Following his instructions. His instructions. Yeah, you can't hurt anyone. I just wanted to mess around with that. There's no real restriction to using a sword in Skyloft, and I just find it funny. The game doesn't really see a need to punish you. But we can cut the flowers. We can cut the flowers. There we go. In fact, we can cut most everything here. We can cut the grass. The flowers. This butterfly. This butterfly. Get a heart from it for some reason. Farewell, butterfly. Yeah, the sword is definitely one of the most handy tools in Zelda because, you know, it allows us to kill. But now we have a sword, let's actually go check out that waterfall. Let me see what... I think it's down here. Hello, small child. Hi, Link. This house belongs to Kukio. Psst, by the way, that's me. I'm going to play with my special friend today. It's going to be so much fun. Thanks, my bird could be dead, but I'm glad you're going to go play with your friend. Okay. Let's hop across these rocks. Let's not fall off these rocks, so that way I don't have to do something again. What do you have to say, old man? Have you seen a bird around here? Look at this thing. Who knows how long the statue's been here? Only has one eye. Poor thing. Bro, I know this, but you can press C to look around. Essentially, it's just explaining first person. If we press C, we're able to look at this eyes and see that there actually is missing one. Curious. But let us move onward and actually inspect this cave near the waterfall. Our bird. Well, it appears we found out where our bird is. So, next time on Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we'll venture into the cavern and save our bird. I will see you guys then. Later.